There are despicable things that are happening in this YouTube street. So I want to address an issue because majority of people are now engaging into things that are not making sense. One, there is a statement that is being made by Black Beauty on this YouTube street, the BBTV React. He reacted on an issue because if you remember, Deemwango introduced the boyfriend to the dad, and the dad appeared. Once the dad appeared, the whole of social media itself, most of the YouTube street, turned so wild. Others were jovial, others started making nonsensical and verbiage stale argument and vexations that are never making sense, by the way. So Black Beauty especially is what we want to mirror in this YouTube street, so that we need to demystify the false allegation and state the facts. So in this journey, we want to focus on Black Beauty and the statements of Black Beauty TV in particular.
Clean clothes, and it's the reality.
It
is the reality. That man, if you see him, I'm sorry.
It's an outburst.
He looks very, very
Black
bad
Beauty.
every day, every time.
So the BBTV is talking about that he has never worn any clean cloth, and that is the truth according to the Black Beauty. The question that majority people is asking, who is that sentiment attributed to? To whom is that outburst geared towards to? Or, in other words, who is Black Beauty talking about? If you connect it with my introduction, because Congratsdad came in forefront to meet the Mizungu boyfriend of D, and the hell broke loose in the YouTube street. This is one of them, because our focus today, we want to focus on Black Beauty, and we want to demystify her statement so that we say the whole truth, because there is nothing truthful in Black Beauty's statement. It's a statement just to maybe cause assassination, consternation on this YouTube street. You know, this is why I'm wondering sometimes, and this is why sometimes I tell people, sometimes when we react, let us have our sense stick on us. Let us have our reasoning, so that sometimes even when you're speaking, you lace your content with some little truth itself. Truth is not bad to be said, and it's so easy. But the problem, people just avoid it because some people want to be unique with their negativity, because they say negativity sells. This is where I draw the line between reaction and negativity. Reaction is a reaction, and negativity is a negativity. So such is the negativity. A reaction is so distinctive when it comes to negativity or spreading rumors. You have to state the fact going forward. So the fact is, people are asking, who is this guy being talked to? So on our deliberation today, we are going to focus to whom such statement or sentiments or semantics is being geared towards, and why Black Beauty is getting a headache because a particular person that is mentioned that has never worn any clean cloth or any good cloth is appearing in a good cloth. That's what we want to address in this YouTube street going forward. So if you're coming across this video and this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in straight away. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zach, and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's just drive straight away, lest we forget. Deemwango introduced the boyfriend to the dad because the words in the YouTube street were asking, where is Congratsdad? Such that the visitors have come at home, but we haven't seen him. For the matter of fact, Congratsdad has been around, but so busy man as usual. As his usual blades is always busy doing something that is so constructive. The only thing is like, the children the Amarwa, the Deemwango, the David Jr. never wanted to put him on a camera because the focus was still on the visitors. Congratsdad is not the visitor because we've seen them. So people were still busy because it was also a content creation that everybody has got their own segment. So asking that Congratsdad is not around, Congratsdad was very around. Therefore, it came a time when Deemwango had to introduce the Congratsdad to the boyfriend. And this photo that you're seeing here emerges. So that kind of photo brought problems. People said Congratsdad is looking smart, including the naysayers. Therefore, the black beauty and the black demon, who is known of being descent or being digressed on the penury of a negative reaction itself, came up with assertions that, however, are so wild that he has never seen Congratsdad wearing clean clothes. That Congratsdad is ever dirty. She said particular kind of things that sometimes I was like, really? It was a bit trolling, and it was a bit much of so abusive in this YouTube street. Perhaps let's listen to Black Beauty, then I will come and state.
You understand?
Going forward.
So now let us look into the machete man. That is why I call Koera. Koera said he never see him clean. He has never worn clean clothes, and it's the reality. It is the reality. That man, if you see him, I'm sorry. He looks very, very bad every day, every time. With one t-shirt that he used to wear, that Shamba t-shirt. The Shamba t-shirt, I don't know whether he sleeps with it or. Maybe when he goes home, he shower, he wear it. He always look like a tat somewhere. Very, very dirty man. I never see him clean. Now I see him shining like a Christmas goat they're selling somewhere. Lambroska. He's shining woto like a Christmas goat. Because of what? To come and welcome Muzungu. He has, even this coat, he never wear. Has you ever dressed like this to the church? Muzungu Poland that has been walking with that brown shirt. Is the brown shirt with that gray t-shirt. You see what carrying to come to you. And you are the one, you are dressing like you are going to court. You are dressing like you want to go to even your daughter's wedding. Or your stepdaughter's wedding, Winnie. I think maybe you wear that the Shamba t-shirt. Now Muzungu is coming, you are dressing like a gallant man. You are not knowing that you are a man. Because you want to meet one broke ass Muzungu that is wearing a brown shirt and a t-shirt, gray t-shirt. And you dress like a clown, like, oh, see me. I wore a suit. To do what? To visit, to say hello.
Of thinking, seeing Congratsdad addressed so well, so good. And it's not the first time I've seen Congratsdad do so. Because I've seen Congratsdad going to the church dressed well. Because it's one of the elders. You appear, and you know when the Seventh-day Adventist, the kind of dressings, because the cleanliness is what they champion. The cleanliness when it comes to food, the hygiene, the self, because cleanliness is next to godliness. That is what Congratsdad is. So, by a basic fact and a bare fact that Congratsdad is putting on the dirty clothes doesn't mean he's dirty. We'll come and explain the context in which Congratsdad normally puts those clothes that is being referred as dirty. So, it is wrong when Black Beauty comes to insinuate that Congratsdad is ever dirty. So another question that I need to ask Black Beauty: why must you descend to the penury of negativity? Is it worth it? Must you always come and vex the negative tones on the YouTube street? What is all that outburst for? Is it for your new channel looking for views and for growth? What was it for? Because the harsh word you used therein was not well addressing the elder like Congratsdad. Another question I want to ask you: what type of a cloth or what type of clothing do you want Congratsdad to put on when Congratsdad is going to farm in the garden? What kind of clothing do you want Congratsdad to put on or wear when he's going to attend to the livestock and animal? What kind of a clothing do you want Congratsdad to address on when he's on his daily activity that you know is doing manual work? So you want Congratsdad to always appear in a suit with a tie to go and farm. In which physical form do you want to see Congratsdad headed to the farm or to do his manual work? Black Beauty, I'm still asking a question. On what occasion have you seen Congratsdad on the camera? Basically, you've seen Congratsdad on a camera when he's going to the farm, is either involving in a manual activity, whether is moving from one place to another in the village, headed to the farm, going to collect the food or the napier grass for the livestock at home, and very busy. That warrants his choice of dress. So the such cloth that you are abusing is the cloth that puts food on the table in that home. Such kind of cloth that you're abusing is the cloth that have raised the school fee for all those students that you see now are blossoming, for the Amaras, the Deemwangos, all of them, the David Jr., have taken to the university. You've ever seen Congratsdad when he's in his workshop? And how do you appear in workshop? You appear in workshop with a suit. No, you appear in workshop with in the apron or with an attire that are so well that can facilitate your work. You cannot appear in workshop with a tie. That when you are prone to an accident. You cannot appear in a workshop with just a merely bare feet. Anything like a metallic or hammer or even a nail could break you. So those are the risky and hazardous events that sometimes might cause the human factor. So when you see Congratsdad, anytime how you're describing him, you're seeing a fellow man, a human being who knows how to work and fend for food for his family. It's not the like of the men that you've been married to, who are doing nothing but to knock you forever in their life, that you're describing their baller to be not satisfying you forever. Maybe you might end up like substituting with your dog. Listen, let's say the fact. The fact is, majority of people have seen Congratsdad when he's busy headed to work or from work. Always in the gumboots, always in work attire. So these are the people who sometimes get to marry men who appear to be so clean, yet they don't have to put to work. That's why majority of women outside here are crying, because they flexible what they see. This man is clean, this guy is what, I don't want this one. Like for example, if you go to the United States or in the Europe, look at the work of the plumbers are doing. Yet they are the most paid. You look at the work of the plumber of the sewage, because their main aim is to go and clear the toilet and they cure the sewerage. So you see them, they stink more so at work. You see them, people don't want to greet them. But when you go to their home, you go back. Okay, let me ask you. See the kind of home Congratsdad is living in. See even all the furnitures and everything. So clean, the compound is so clean, well maintained. So if you see Congratsdad when he's working, sometimes somebody might think that this guy is living in the penury of poverty. Yet not. So it's quite unhogwash and so stale, the kind of vexation that Black Demon has embarked on. It was just a purely nonsensical. No backing, because you've just seen Congratsdad when he's very busy at work. I've seen Congratsdad countless times. In this video, almost 4th time. One, when he was headed to the church. What kind of attire? Well dressed, like the way you've seen him. Secondly, you've seen Congratsdad. He's not only addressed that way because he was coming to meet By that time, it was a prayer week. He came from church, or he was headed from church to the church. That's why he appeared that way. It was a short man because he was living. I've seen. So the kind of turns and twists in this YouTube street that the black demon wants to come and peddling certain kind of lies so that we believe will never maintain. That is declassified, and a myth declassified, and a fact reinstated is Congratsdad is ever clean. Congratsdad, countless times we've seen him on his good clothes, clean clothes. And the fact that I'm doing that job doesn't mean that I'm unhygienic. Look at the money. Or for example, look at the gold. What is the color of the gold? The purples or the yellow, they said that. Where is gold found? Gold is found under the rubble, the tunnels and the soil. Is it gold good and attractive? In fact, gold is very good and attractive, and very many people are scrambling for gold. Even other countries are destabilized because of such kind of mineral that is sought for. Another thing, look at money. Where does that money come from? Let's, for example, when you are given 10,000 USD, do you know where it came from? You'll take and you tell people thank you very much for even just 1,000 or 100 USD. Why don't you ask people where is the source of the money before you take? Sometimes you partake the money for the people who working in sewer, for the people who are digging trenches with dirty clothes, like Congratsdad. Then at the end you come here and start dispersing them. This is quite bad of you. If at all you have parents as well, this should not be the reason. So guys, let me hear your thought at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior.